Hello everybody, Smoking Jay with SG and Hub, and we have yet another Maximum Football update for you. We're going to be talking about dynamic weather, and the devs have dropped another update on us. And as you guys all know out there, or maybe you don't know, the publisher of Maximum Football is going to be Modus Games. The developer is Invictus Games. The game is going to be on the Unreal 5.1 engine. It's going to be on Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Series S, Microsoft Windows. It's also going to be on PlayStation 4 and 5. Early access in the spring for PCs and in the fall for consoles. Now, they have blessed us with this gem right here, or these gems, shall I say. A couple weeks ago, they were testing the logo uploader system. And as you can see right up there, it shows where you can customize any part of the stadium. I know that some people were having concerns about the white outlines. They put that to rest. Now let's get to the guts of it, where they put out their fact. And the first question is, when is early access? What is included in early access? And they say they will have more details to share on early access in the coming weeks. Why is Maximum Football free to play and not a premium release? And their answer is, the vision for Maximum Football has always been to deliver the ultimate football simulation sandbox. And as we looked at how to best deliver the vision, we determined that a model that allows us to build on a game over time alongside the community was the best to do that. The next was, will the game be free to play across all platforms? Equivocally, yes. Next question, will the game have loot boxes? Yes, let's go. No. Maximum Football will not include loot boxes or any kind of randomized content. Now, next question is, I don't want to pay for anything. Will this game still be good? Answer, absolutely. Our goal for Maximum Football and moving to a free-to-play model is to ensure the game is available, playable, and most importantly, enjoyable for the widest possible audience, free or otherwise. Will Maximum Football support insert feature here? Now, we know you have a ton of questions about the game and what the final product will look like. We want to share as much information as we can with you as we build the game. And we'll be delivering more news and details as we head into early access and then into their full launch later on this year. And they've also dropped some more nuggets, releasing some new screenshots. We get a look at some of the newer teams, little pick of a stadium, and yeah, the game is moving along. Okay, so now let's get into the wish list. And this is dynamic weather. These are some things that we feel add immersion to the game. And that is a must. That's something that Madden just doesn't have. And when you get in these weather games, the visual effects of being in the snow, if you've ever been a football player and playing in the snow, it's awesome. Now, the next is the field surface types. We want to see field surface types that react different to specific weather events. Now, this does not happen so much nowadays, but and the reason is because a lot of, especially on the pro level, they have better soil preparation. In addition to, they have specialized drainage systems, and that's in the subsoil layers. And a lot of teams during the course of a season, they replace the sod. But for us old schoolers out there, it would be awesome to be able to play in a game where your team, their uniforms are just covered in mud. Now, they don't have to have that feature of the uniforms covered in mud just yet. Maybe it's a little bit dirty, but I would love to see just a field really break down over time where the whole middle of the field is nothing but slop. Now you could have, with the newer field types and surface types where the weather, the field would just puddle up. You would have spots in the field where you just have, lots of, rain. What's it you call it? Lots of water. Wow. And that adds to the, to the immersion. The harder it rains, the more, slick spots you see on the field, the bigger the splashes and whatnot. And we would also like to see different degrees of snow. There's your light snow where you can still see the lines. The precipitation, isn't coming down that hard. And it comes and goes as the temperature rises, as it lowers. You can see, more of the field and less of the field. And then you have your all out, blizzards where that snow's really coming down and you're having a hard time seeing the lines. You don't know where out of bounds is. And all of this just adds to the immersion of the game. EA actually, Madden did it well, and I want to say it was Madden either 15 or 16. The snowy fields look, very good. But we want to, see these little details is what adds so much to the game, like snow in your player's face mask, the visibility going down when your player reaches so far downfield. It's kind of hard to launch a 40-yard bomb down the field when you can only see 20 yards down the field. But these are things that, they could hold off on until future iterations as the game develops. Things that, we as users or players, we really want to see. And the one thing that I take away from the fact that they released was they want to work alongside of the community. And I'm sure that they are open to anything that's reasonable. When we start getting into the crazy things or the expectations, that's where it gets, a little bit laughable. But these things, as far as just immersion in snow games, I don't think that's too much to ask. But that's it. That's all we have for right now. I promise you, in the next video, we will have more along the lines of stadiums. And just like I said, you drop something down there in the comments and we'll look at, throwing it in one of our videos. But until next time, it's been Smokin' Jay, SGN Hub. See you later. Peace.